I want to give y'all some insight about some of the stuff that y'all are going to see on this channel. One, make sure to hit that like button, please. That'd be awesome. Two, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Three, check out my merch at qlsapparel.com. And guys, let's sort of talk about what you all will be seeing in the coming days and weeks on this channel. One, I really at one point I was doing one video a day. Actually, for about a month, I was doing a video a day, and that was a whole lot of work. I really loved it, but I've kind of gotten exhausted and haven't been doing that as much. So you see some days where I don't post a video, and then you see some days where I post a lot of videos. Guys, I am trying to get back to the one video a day model. What I have found on this channel is that, and this is the fact across the WNBA, is people are primarily interested in certain topics, and I try to cover those topics. But there's also a lot of other topics that I need to cover and I really want to cover. That will take a little bit of time. And so, of course, I know that a lot of people love to hear anything about Caitlin Clark, anything about the Indiana Fever. They love to hear anything about Angel. And for the most part, that's it. It's not much interest, it seems, in terms of like views and engagement and whatnot. It's not that much. It's not that much in terms of engagement when you talk about other topics. But guys, I am working on a series of videos. Now, I want it to actually be a participatory type of thing where during the sort of 3 or 4 weeks that we have for the Olympic break, I want us to I want us to collectively have several discussions. One, I'm going to do a series of videos about how good is X. All right, how good is X? It's going to be how good is the Chicago Sky? How good is the Las Vegas Aces? I'm going to do every single team in the W, and it's not just about looking at it's not just looking at the record of the team this year. It's looking at the personnel. It's looking at how they got to the point that they got to. It's looking at the whole ecosystem of the team. Looking at this year, like how good actually are they? How good is this team? Doing a deep dive on the first half of the season. And so it's going to be first, how good are they team version? We're also going to do a how good are they individual players, where there's a lot of individual players who are doing their thing this year. So like how good is Dejanay Carrington? How good is Caitlin Clark? How good is Nneka Ogwumike? Like how good is all these players? And it's specific to this season and sort of breaking down plays that they've had this year, breaking down games, and just really giving you all a full sense of the person, not just a oh, this person did fantastic in this game, that type of thing. No, it's sort of looking at the whole ecosystem type of deal for that player. So how good are they team version? How good are they individual player version? I also want to do a series that's sort of a participatory series about the end of the year awards. So I know a lot of people have a lot of thoughts about Rookie of the Year, about Sixth Woman of the Year, about Defensive Player of the Year, that type of stuff. A lot of people have a lot of thoughts about it. And what I want to do actually is have you all have your say. So I want to do a special, a live special about Rookie of the Year. And in that live special, I'm gonna have a specific call out to you all probably tomorrow. I'll put it out in my communities tab, where it's going to be a call out asking for you all to submit video of yourself making an argument for who you think should win Rookie of the Year, for example. Either it could be video. If you don't feel comfortable with video, you can write a post to be included in that Rookie of the Year live stream. Or you can send an audio recording of yourself saying your argument. So basically, what it's going to be is going to be pitting different fans against each other, like saying, like, okay, what is your best argument? So if you are team Caitlin Clark for the Rookie of the Year, what's your best argument for that? Give me your best argument, and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play and read all of the um, submissions that you all have, and then at the end of that, I'll share my thoughts about who I think is going to win Rookie of the Year, and then we would all vote. I would have a poll. I would have a poll at the end of it, so it's saying basically after hearing all the arguments, for or against certain players for Rookie of the Year, who is your Rookie of the Year pick right now? And then you would vote, and then we would have a awesome people of the internet vote for Rookie of the Year. So I'm saying Rookie of the Year as an example, but it's going to be for all the postseason awards. Okay, it's not just going to be about Rookie of the Year, but I just wanted to give that as an example. So guys, what do y'all think about this idea? I'm working through the specifics right now, but I really want to, like, you all are phenomenal. I really do appreciate y'all rocking in the chat with me. I really do. But I want to make sure that you all have like a bigger voice. I want to make sure you all have a bigger voice because yes, in the comment section, y'all phenomenal, and I read all the comments, and I don't always get to comment all the time, but yeah, that's my sort of thoughts there.